Hello, hello, my beautiful collective. So today we will be doing a collective reading and we will be tapping in to what does your intuition wants to say to you today. Ooh. What is your intuition trying to tell you today? I'm hearing there's something that you want to know, but you're not very clear about. There's something that you want to know, but you're kind of uncertain. So I feel like that's where we're going to tap into. And please be mindful, this is a collective reading. If you would like me to tap into your energy, go to LunaPriestess.com and then I can do your specific energy. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates. And remember to subscribe to this channel, it really helps. Also like this video so other people can watch it. And also, if you're watching this on my other platforms, the full version of this reading will be on my YouTube channel at LunaPriestess 9877. And I also opened up a new channel, which is called Healing with Luna. And if you guys would like to get more spirituality, techniques on how to physically heal your body, mind, and spirit, I'm going to be tapping in over there more to the divine feminine, divine masculine, and actually child wounds, child past wounds and traumas. So if that interests you, go subscribe. It's called Healing with Luna 9877 and also on TikTok. So let's start. So what is the energy surrounding you? Today is Monday, which is the energy of intuition, the moon. So this is really the divine feminine energy today. And remember, the divine feminine, it could be masculine, it could be feminine, whichever energy that you have more of. So a masculine can have more feminine, vice versa. So let's see, what do you need to know with your intuition? What is there? I'm hearing there's something that you want, something that you're trying to achieve, but you have a lot of fear. A lot of fear of doing this unknown. What I'm also picking up on is that you are afraid because you want to impress. You want to get validation from others. And it's something that you truly want to do for yourself. But you have some fear of taking off, is what I'm hearing. So at the top of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups reverse. So what I'm picking up with, do you see there's a lot of purple? This is your own divine intuition, the Queen. Her crown is reversed. That means her cup is not full. So you need to pay attention to your intuition. Ace of Wands, you're trying to remove these blocks, but then you also have some fear of moving forward, and Spirit is trying to tell you no. And we also have the Queen of Wands. So your spirituality also is what I'm picking up on. Four of Cups. You need to stop putting blocks, is what I'm hearing. Let go of this past energy and stop putting blocks. Three of Wands. You want to really open up whatever you want to open up. But the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, they're very intuitive energy. So you may be the Queen of Cups, you may be the Queen of Wands, or you may be both. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups is the Divine Empress energy. She's all the queens in one. But we are going to tap in a little bit more to see what is truly happening. So let's see. So yes, I'm picking up of a lot of fear of the unknown, of what could happen, instead of living in the now, in the present moment, and really trusting in whoever you trust, in the divine, in God, in the universe. and saying, okay, especially if something's opening up so easily, that is a big sign for you. If something has a lot of resistance and you're trying to push it open, that's Spirit trying to tell you no. It should flow easily for you is what I'm hearing. Not having so much resistance. Yes, there may be some blocks in your way, but not so many. And I'm hearing that you'd rather choose what is harder. So water, Mama Ochoa, you don't want to show vulnerability. You don't want to show emotions. You want to show people that you are strong, that you are capable of doing this. And Spirit is saying, no, you need to show those emotions. You need to show those fears. It's a part of you. Don't suppress this. It's a part of you. And the Queen of Cups is actually a lot of water energy. She is a lot of emotion. She is a lot of intuition. I'm getting Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. So don't be afraid of showing these gifts that you are kind. You own your emotions. And you may be seeing the number 333. And stop holding on so tight. Do you see her holding on tight to this crystal? Again, there's a lot of water in this. Athena, knowledge. Spirit is trying to give you knowledge, trying to show you, okay, I'm hearing that with my intuition, you're getting forced into doing something, that you have to do this to survive. You have to do something, or if you don't do it now, you're gonna drown. You're gonna drown. You're feeling like water drowning, like a lot of pressure coming at you. People are pushing you and pushing you to do this. You don't like this, but Spirit is saying, I'm going to show you an easier way to do this. I'm going to give you the knowledge. I'm going to give you the security. I'm going to give you the peace. And we have the number 5. Don't be afraid of change. Branwyn, forgiveness. Forgive all the people or the situations or the circumstances. If something was closed, something didn't happen, somebody didn't choose you, somebody pushed you away, an opportunity didn't come in. Forgive and move on. Don't let this stop you from moving forward is what I'm hearing. Don't let this stop you. Forgive. Forgive for yourself, not for them. Because when you forgive for yourself, you open up a new pathway for yourself. Let the flow happen. If something's coming to you and it's flowing so easily, Spirit is saying, this is what you wanted. I'm trying to give it to you. It's not necessarily what I'm also picking up on. You may be looking for a new career, a new job, and you're kind of scared to get into a certain industry or go back into a certain industry, or create something that you want to create. Spirit is trying to give it to you. But yes, you're going to have to take some risk is what I'm hearing. It's going to flow, but you're going to have to say, okay, I got this. I can do this, and stop fearing it. And you may be seeing the number 43, 4 or 3. You may be seeing a lot of flowers, a lot of green around you. So I'm also picking up on earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may be seeing that, but then I also see water around her. Water. Mama Kila, the moon. Exactly what we're talking about. The moon energy. Cancer energy. Cancer energy has a lot of emotion. And it's also Scorpio energy. So a lot of water. You need to let go of that fear of the unknown, of the uncertainty. Because they're trying to show you and trying to lead you. And she has her arms crossed. Like when you have your arms crossed, you're not wanting to receive. When you have your arms open, you're wanting to receive. So you need to let go of guarding your energy and protecting yourself and allowing Spirit to lead you. Patterns. You may be resisting because you like the old patterns you used to have. You're used to. You may be a fixed sign. What are some of the fixed signs? Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio are fixed signs. They're not mutable signs. They don't like change. But Spirit is saying, watch the patterns that you have been doing in the past. Release those patterns from the past and bring in the new, the flow, the ease in your life. And you may be seeing the number 12. Dice, gamble. You need to roll the dice and let it happen. Gamble. Stop being afraid of taking risk, because Spirit is saying the time is now. I'm going to lead you, and stop being afraid, because you can do this. And I'm hearing some of you guys, something tragic happened to you in your life, and you're trying to go back into yourself, into your independence. You may be leaving a very abusive relationship. You may be trying to go back on your own. You may be trying to be by yourself right now, and or starting a new job, a new career also is what I'm picking up on. You may be afraid of this. Nature. You need to get out in nature, sit in nature, ground your energy. You need to make these decisions with a clear, balanced mind, not just jump in because, okay, I have to do this, I have to do this. No, Spirit is saying no. Balance yourself. Omen. You may be feared that something bad is going to happen. It's not going to lead you in the right direction. And no, I see an open window, and I see a lot of birds flying, taking forward. You need to pay attention. You may have your window closed, and Spirit is trying to tell you to open it up. You may need to open up your windows, let the stagnant energy come out of your house, of your home. The Wheel of Fortune, fate. Fate. If you don't do something you're supposed to do because it's flowing easily, you're not having to fight for it, you're going to lose the Wheel of Fortune. You want the Wheel of Fortune. You want this happiness. You want this abundance. So, my darlings, why are you trying to stop it? Yes, the Queen of Swords. You have your sword up. You have your protection up. You need to pay attention to your intuition. Yes, it's good to have your boundaries. Yes, it's good to have your boundaries. But also pay attention to your divine intuition. The Moon. Let go of this fear. This fear of not having the money, not having the capability of moving forward, of having that prosperity. Let it go is what I'm hearing. And the Knight of Wands is also victory. Victory wants to happen. You're going to conquer this. There's something you need to speak on too, is what I'm hearing. You need to speak on something. Go into hermit, reflect, ask the divine to show you, lead you. Because what I'm hearing is that if you don't do this, something that you want to do, 5 of Coins, you're going to feel like you've lost all your prosperity, your money, like it just sucked you dry. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to go reversed. So I'm going to tap in and see what is going to happen if you take this leap of faith. What will happen? And I'm sorry, my nose. Confirmation. What will happen if they take this leap of faith? What will happen if you decide to stop worrying and take this leap of faith and trust in the divine, the universe? What will happen to you if you let go and you receive and you take this easy flow that's wanting to come into your life and take this risk and not look back and not stay in the same pattern? So what I'm hearing is that you're not going to be confused anymore. You won't be confused anymore. You will know what direction you need to go. And what I keep hearing is that you need to let go of these voices in your head, because inspiration wants to come in. The voices in your head is what's stopping you. Get out of these emotions, these triggers. Scared of the unknown is what I'm picking up on. Yes, get out of the voices. And you're afraid of collaborating with new people too, is what I'm hearing. You're used to, what I'm picking up is on the same energy that you normally are around. You're used to that. You're used to where you're at. I just keep hearing afraid of change, afraid of change, afraid of moving. So let's see. So let's see. Fire. Spontaneity. You need to be spontaneous and not fear. Again, this passion is in you and it wants to come out. Stop fearing the passion. Sensitivity. There's a lot of sensitivity around this. And I'm also seeing a ring. You may also be afraid of somebody wanting to get in a commitment. Wanting to get into marriage also is what I'm picking up on. But there's a lot of sensitivity around this energy that you are wanting to bring in. Fortune cookie. Second confirmation. I'm seeing a lot of wealth. I'm seeing a lot of prosperity. But some of you guys are afraid to do this alone. Question marks. You guys have a lot of questions in your head. A lot of thinking. A lot of processing. Dreams, incubation. So your dreams are trying to show you and tell you what's going to happen. You may need to wake up and record your dreams. Okay, what is happening in my dreams? What is happening? What is the messages from Spirit? So I'm hearing Spirit is trying to really come towards you, talk to you. You are a wise leader. Whoever I'm speaking to is a very wise leader, but they don't believe it. They don't see it. There's many people that look up to you, but you don't see it. You are truly a wise person. I'm getting a lot of Leo. I'm getting a lot of Virgo. I'm getting a lot of Taurus. I'm getting a lot of Sun. Communication. So I'm seeing a lot of tears in the past. I'm seeing a lot of sadness. I'm seeing a lot of crying. I'm seeing a lot of fear of taking a risk. Of flying, taking off. But there's some communication that's going to come in. The number 22 you may be seeing, but some communication is going to come in to give you the clarity and knowledge what I'm telling you in this message. Co-creation. You're going to start co-creating with the right people, the right environment. You're going to feel safe. You're going to say, why didn't I do this sooner? You're going to say, why didn't I do this sooner? Divine is pushing you because they know this is what you have been supposed to be doing. Freedom, liberation is what I'm getting. You're in the in-between right now. You can't see it. That's why you have a lot of fear when you're going through an internal transformation. It could be very rocky. Everything could be crumbling down. And you're like, why? Because you're in the between, right about when you're going to take off. Right about when you are going to take off. So again, you need to let go of these boundaries, like these boundaries of not wanting to let anybody in. Anxiety, worry. Yes, I see you with your sword up. You need to let this confusion in your head get out of your head. This is your ego talking to you like, don't do it, you're going to fail. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. This is going to happen. Keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. Oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And Spirit is saying, no, you are truly going to take off. You are truly going to take off. But you need to allow this new path to come in. And you're going to get the right opportunities, the right collaborations, the right people in your life. And the door is finally opening. But are you willing to accept this? I just keep hearing a lot of fear. Are you willing to want to accept this? That is what you truly need to ask yourself. You came across this message for a reason. I'm going to cut it off here. Because you were attracted to my energy and you wanted to hear a message. So remember to like this message, subscribe to this channel, and also follow me on my other podcast, Healing with Luna 9877. And this channel too, so you can get that inspiration, that empowerment that you are needing. There is a true reason why the Divine made me make these channels. Not because I want to be seen. It's because Spirit is talking through me. So have a blessed day. And again, if you guys would like me to tap into your own personal energy, go to luna-priestess.com and we can set this up. And I can meet with you one-on-one, and I do Zoom readings. I don't do phone calls because I want you to know who I am and that you are dealing with the right person. So I will be seeing you later. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.